Hello, I'm Bobby Carlock, and today I'm here with Michael and Jason, and I'll be asking them a few questions about senior year and its experiences. So for the first question, what have you experienced so far in senior year?
So senior year, there's been a lot of struggles and triumphs too. So in the beginning of the year, I play soccer, and we're not very good. So it's hard to balance schoolwork while playing soccer at the same time. So I thought that was very difficult for me, and that was a struggle. Another struggle I've had was completing the pride paper and project. Completing this project was just very time consuming, and no, but I felt like senior year's been really fun. I've met some new people. There's a lot more free time than the other 3 years in high school, and I really just believe that you need to enjoy your last year in high school in order to go to college.
And for the next one, what was most challenging for you this senior year?
What was most challenging?
So far?
I think I answered that, but most challenging for me was probably positive.
Okay, for the second question, what was most challenging for you so far this senior year?
Most challenging for me was trying to balance. So you have to apply for colleges in the fall, and that's when I'm playing soccer, and then I have to keep on top of my schoolwork at the same time. And so I thought that part was very difficult, and it's very stressful not hearing back from a college once you apply to it. And those applications were just long and tedious. Just couldn't stand those things. So yeah, that was probably the most difficult part.
And for the third question, how do you feel about transitioning from high school to college?
I feel like the transition from high school to college is going to be pretty easy for me, but it's going to be different because I go to Pine Lake, we all do, and Pine Lake's very small, and I'm going to probably go to a bigger university, and I feel like it's going to be a lot different, just the size of people, and just here you know everyone. In college you're just like a number. But I feel like Pine Lake's prepared us for college pretty well, and my family's raised me, so I'm ready to go to the next step to college.
For the last question, what advice do you have for upcoming seniors?
The biggest advice I could give is to not procrastinate with your work. Get everything done easy or fast, so the rest of your high school will just be easy. You can just enjoy your final year.
Well, I appreciate your time, man.
All right.
Hello, I'm Bobby Carlock, and today I am here with Nick Borbor, a current senior at Pine Lake Prep. And I'm going to just ask him a few questions. What have you experienced so far in senior year?
I've experienced a lot of, happiness this senior year because, we're about to go off to college. We're going to be apart from our friends. We're going to be able to start a new chapter in our life. So I feel like I'll be able to write a new part in my book where I can enjoy my college life and make new experiences that I won't be able to have in high school that I can have in college.
And for the second question, what was most challenging for you so far in senior year?
The most challenging thing for me this senior year was just trying to. Oh, I gotta read that.
Okay, for the second question, what was most challenging for you this senior year?
The most challenging thing in my senior year was waiting to hear back from college letters. I've been talking about going to a dream school for the past 3 years, and when I got the decline letter from them, I was the saddest person in the world. But then that very same day, I got accepted into my number 2 college of choice, which is University of South Carolina, and I realized, hey, if the dream college doesn't want you, then there's still other choices out there for you, and that's just how the boat floats.
For the third question, how do you feel about transitioning from high school to college?
The transition from high school to college, I feel like will be very easy for me because Pine Lake Preparatory has prepared us for the college lifestyle and how the schoolwork's going to be like. because other high schools, it's a little less strenuous, but I feel at Pine Lake they give you enough work and they prepare you more, so I feel like the transition will be a little bit easier for me.
And last question, what advice do you have for the upcoming seniors?
For the upcoming seniors, I would like to tell them to don't rush through senior year, take the memories and make the most of them, because it'll be over before you know it, and you want to stay young forever, so why not be a kid forever?
Well, I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Bobby Carlock, and today I'm here with my current teacher at Pine Lake Preparatory, Mr. Piatti. And I just wanted to ask him a few questions. What's the most important thing to do to prepare for college?
Honestly, don't. I know it sounds weird, but you kind of got, you can't really prepare for that. You got to kind of figure it out as you go. Make sure that you're ready for the burden, for the time commitment, for the work, for the money, all that kind of stuff. Make sure that you know that that's what you want to do. There really isn't a way that you can prepare for it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can pack your bags, you can say goodbye to mommy and daddy, whatever, but at the end of the day, it's a totally new experience and you don't get to experience anything like it before. So, you kind of got to go in with an open mind and, just try to keep your pants on and be responsible.
Okay. And what was the most challenging thing about college?
All that stuff. No one tells you what to do. You have professors and stuff that don't care about you because you're in a class of 200, 300 people. So being responsible for yourself and your own stuff, make sure you go to class, make sure you do all that kind of stuff, because nobody's going to do it for you, and at the end of the day you're paying for it, and if you don't keep up your grades and your performance and stuff, they'll kick you out, or they'll take your money away, and then you end up in a pretty bad position.
And how did you prepare for the college lifestyle?
See, I had a really unique experience. I did extracurriculars. I was in the marching band, so I kind of had instant friends. I had people that I knew before anybody else moved in, all that kind of stuff. So, so that kind of helped. I'm also pretty easygoing, open. I don't really, I'm not quiet. I'm not shy. So that kind of helped. But if that's your thing, that's your thing, and it's like anything else, like high school, like elementary school, like middle school. You'll find people that you're that are like you, that you can hang out with, that you can spend time with, and just kind of got to hope that they're. I always tried to have friends that were better than me, smarter than me, more driven, more motivated, that kind of stuff. Because for me, that kind of stuff always rubbed off. So I did better because most of my friends were overachievers.
And last question, what advice do you have for rising seniors?
Enjoy the rest of your time here. Enjoy the rest of your time being a kid, because in September or August, whenever you start, you're a grown-up, and they're going to treat you like a grown-up, and that means that when you make mistakes, you get punished like a grown-up, and you learn lessons the hard way a lot. So just be ready to pick yourself up and move on. I mean, I transferred 3 times. I essentially failed out of a school, the second school I went to for college. So you just got to figure out how to keep yourself going and, stay on top of it.
Well, I appreciate your time.
No problem.
So I just introduced yourself. I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
So hey,
Yeah.
I'm Bobby Carlock, and today I'm here with,
My name is Morgan. I'm Madison.
and I'm just going to be interviewing them, asking them a few questions about college, a few tips for the current seniors right now. How was the transition from high school to college?
I thought the transition was really easy, and I was really surprised because I was really terrified to go to such a big school. But when I got there, especially as freshmen, everyone's experiencing the same things, so you make friends so easy, and the transition's actually a lot more smooth than I ever thought it would go. So don't be afraid about going to a big school or a small school. It doesn't really matter, because everyone's going through the same things.
I was a lot more prepared than I thought I was going to be. So yeah, just don't stress about it, and Carlock did prepare me work-wise, and college has a lot of great opportunities that you don't necessarily get to have in high school, so it's really motivating.
If you could go back to senior year, what would you have done different?
Don't worry about people.
Don't worry about people. Don't like get stuck in one way, because like really once you get to college, nothing matters about like high school or anything like that. I mean, enjoy high school because high school is a lot of fun, but when you get to college, it's so different and so much better. So just don't try to like get stuck in one way or like things like that, and don't like be judgmental, because like in college, people really aren't judgmental like at all, and so just try to like be low-key about it.
Yeah, high school becomes like really irrelevant after you go to college, and like if people like bringing you down, you're losing friends and stuff, just like who cares? Like you're not gonna see them again. Just like enjoy high school and like hold on to like the really few like genuine friends that you have. That's great, but like don't worry about all the little stuff. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, especially because like in high school in college you embarrass yourself so much like going out and doing stuff, but like it doesn't matter because like you never see them again, so like it's fine.
Yeah.
The last question, what is your favorite thing about college?
You have to wear whatever you want. Yeah, you're gonna wear whatever you want. You're gonna sleep in. You're gonna have a lot of fun.
You're like so free.
Yeah, you're so free. It's just like it's a completely different world. Like you're around people of the same age of you all the time. Like I know when it was like parents' weekend, we saw like little children. I was like a little kid. Like I haven't seen you in so long. Like you're around people like from the age of 18 to 21 like all the time, and it's great. Like you'll never be in that spot again in your whole life. Like, it's just amazing.
Enjoy like whatever you can. Like take that time to be alone and like focus on yourself and just have fun with your friends. Like don't let things tie you down. Like don't be like too serious. Just like have fun. It's great.
Just enjoy it. That's like the best thing. Just enjoy it.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Of course. Good luck with your pie project.
Hello, I'm Bobby Carlock, and today I will be interviewing
David.
Andrea.
Anna.
I go to Central Piedmont.
I go to Chapel Hill.
I go to Providence College.
And how was the transition from high school to college?
The transition was fairly easy. It was a couple new things, but you just kind of have to adjust and grow up and do what you're supposed to do. Be responsible.
Yeah, you just got to be outgoing and make new friends, and it gets a lot easier once you like have a good support system around you. So.
You get outside your comfort zone and you can experience new things that you never thought you would.
If you could go back to senior year, what would you have did differently? And what advice would you give yourself?
Okay, I would have worked so much harder. I truly would have. It's really important that you guys figure out how to study, time manage while you're here, because it's easy to figure out here than when you're paying tuition and you have to figure it out and it stresses you out.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. Like I would have learned how to study, because studying is really like a big part of college, and I did not know how to do it once I got there. So I would learn how to read a textbook and how to figure out how to study and actually understand material rather than just memorizing it.
Mine's more like on the social aspect, I guess. I would definitely, it goes fast, so I would take advantage of like the time you have with your senior class, and gone to all the events that they offered here at Pine Lake. Because I know like coffee house, I wasn't able to go because I worked, so I would have definitely taken advantage of that and made time to go.
And what is your favorite thing about college?
Probably the freedom, to be honest. Like I go to class 3 days a week. I have 4-day weekends. Like every semester, just the freedom you have is so much fun.
Yeah, I would kind of say the same thing. And my friends, I love like the friends that I've made. I can already tell that it's going to be like the best 4 years of my life. Even though that sounds really cliche, I think it's just going to be like awesome.
Definitely the new experience. Like I can definitely see how I've changed over the past couple months. So, and I think in a good way. So, the new experiences.
I appreciate your time. No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Bobby Carlock, and today I'm here with...
My name's Elliot Gunn. I'm a student at UNC Charlotte.
And I'm Kaylee Carlson. I'm a student at CPC.
How was the transition from high school to college?
You don't want to judge your
That's what I told you. Pine Lake prepared me really well for it. So it made it really easy. I went to CPCC, so it wasn't as difficult as university.
first and transferring
So, but Pine Lake really did prepare me well
you don't
for that.
transfer anywhere. You have to
Fairly easy.
Yeah, it was a good transition from Pine Lake. I think it prepared us well. Just, you know, having to motivate yourself was the biggest thing for me. But yeah, just once you get into the groove of things, it's not bad.
You're going to be more motivated.
And if you could go back to your senior year, what would you have done differently? And what advice would you give yourself?
You know, it's good.
I would have applied to a lot more colleges and taken school a lot more serious.
I know, but where do you go, like?
Oh, UNCC.
Okay.
Yeah. Like right now, I'm in the mix of transferring, trying to still figure out what college is straight for me. So I wish I would have taken it to us more serious.
Yeah, I just would have applied to more schools. I only applied to 2. And just like focused on like the study habits they taught here because it really helps for college.
It's really important just to like.
And
What
is your favorite thing about
open the door anywhere?
The freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom. Yeah, that's the main thing.
It's a lot of fun. Just, and you could actually be yourself now, you know. Or I'm not saying like you weren't yourself in high school, but like you really get to know a lot about yourself.
Yeah, you can. It's like a clean slate. So if you want to just be more like artsy or athletic or whatever, it's just like a whole new like chapter in your life. High school.
Well, I appreciate your time.
Like 3 or 4 job offers.